One of them is another one from Joe, which is, I think, a really good question. If you're at a company that's not, at Garmentory's scale with quantity of items that they're processing, if you're not processing millions of items, is something like this overkill? Like, what scale should you be at before a solution like this starts making sense?
I mean, there are tasks that we've automated using logic that's probably like hundreds or thousands monthly, right? One example is generating size charts because we are a marketplace of emerging brands or lesser known brands. A big hesitation for customers is, will this fit? So we used to like focus on generating like brand specific size charts, and it is all done like our designers would do it manually, right, using Figma or something. And over time, we had probably built up size charts for maybe like 100, 200 brands over the last 2, 3 years, right? Because it's a very manual process to go to the website of the brand, collect the size chart data, plug it into a template, and then render it and then upload it, right? So and it's not like somebody or anything was excited about doing as well. But now we use logic, right? So we just give it a URL, it goes, fetches the page, extracts the size chart data, and then basically like formats it into a nice HTML table, and then that we kind of like run it through a renderer and then like upload the image, right? So we've gone from having size charts for 200 brands to close to like 2,000 brands now, right? Because we're constantly like running, and then like, okay, well, I think by the end of the year we should have about close to like 5,000 brands. Yeah, and this is something that's not a millions. What do you call like?
Yeah.
It has the millions of times, but like, hey, it makes a meaningful impact to our business because our add to cart rates on our pages are much higher when we provide a size chart on especially a brand specific size chart.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, even going more extreme than that, like going back to that purchase order example I just mentioned, like that's a process that company runs maybe a dozen times a month. It's very, very low volume, but every time they run it, it's like very high value. And I think even if you have a relatively infrequent process like that, there's a lot of value in standardizing it. And because as part of onboarding, like they went back and kind of analyzed the results against historical transcriptions they'd done, and they actually found quite a few human errors in their historical data. And it's like there's a lot of value in just kind of reducing not only you saving yourself time, but you're getting more reliable results. And so really, anything you're doing like a dozen times a month, if it's the same thing over and over again, just automate it. We live in the future now. Like just automate it.
Yeah, I think it's a function of how often do you need it and how long it takes for each run, right? For example, the size chart one would probably take us like an hour to an hour and a half to use a single one. So now it's okay. Now it's like a 1 minute process, so now we can actually just run it whenever we want it. Yeah.